let's see how long this lasts. Should be better with this new modem. I'm already getting better internet minimums. That's nice to see. So I've been gone for a little while. I've been working on finding a job because I'm going to be upgrading my 8350 to a 6700K, because at the end of this year the 8350 will be turning 4 years old, and while it's still plenty enough CPU power to overall run a GTX, or sorry, not GTX, Jesus, if we're using NVIDIA again, that's a whole nother story, an R9 390, it, as you're going to see with the FPS, struggles in a little bit in some tasks, like CPU heavy tasks, and that's not really a GPU bottleneck, that's more completely CPU, what do you call it, like reliant? I don't know how to put it. Basically, I'm getting 100% GPU usage, so that's not a bottleneck, like my GPU is being pushed to the absolute maximum. But for CPU tasks, the 8350 falls a little bit behind. Just a little bit. Not too much, though. So rendering a lot of NPCs in a really clustered city with a bunch of physics objects and stuff is, you know, something it's going to struggle with. As you're going to see now my frame rate's dropping when I come in here a little bit. That's because I'm rendering like all of these objects, all the AI for the citizens, and yeah, so they're all moving. Got the rain effects. Render in all the city. Yeah, so it drops here and there. At worst, it goes to like 48. As you can see, there's 49, 48. But it generally bounces from 48 to 60 when I'm in these cities and towns.
Like rain.
And then it's like an almost absolute solid 60 like everywhere else in the game, unless there's like a really dense forest and it's stormy and it has to, you know, work on the tree physics and stuff. So overall, not a GPU bottlenecking issue in most games, but definitely in GTA 5 it is. GTA 5 does not get along with it. Battlefield has some pretty severe drops from like 120 to like 60 FPS because the CPU is busy feeding the GPU all the ultra graphics, you know, data that it needs, and then an explosion goes off, or like 10 people are within your area, and it has to render them all, and you know, has to process what they're doing. What is this elf? So the TLDR version is I'm just gonna get an i7, basically. I would love to wait for AMD's Zen, but if I end up getting a job in the next few weeks, then what's the point in sitting on the money for like 2 to 3 months waiting to see if Zen's any good when I know that a 6700K now would last me another 4 or 5 years, which is what I like to get out of my CPUs. I like to buy the best bang for the buck CPU at the time, and at the time I bought this chip, you know, it was it. Like the 8350 was the top dog at the time I bought it, which was the summer after it came out. It came out December 2012, and I bought mine like June of 2013. So there wasn't much else competing with it at the time in terms of multi-core performance. Anyway, I'm gonna go do some stuff. Stop talking about hardware, you know, boring people to death. There is, as you can obviously tell, a new addition to the overlay, where I've chopped out the top left corner. You can see my frame rate now. I'm going to change this to daytime, because I don't think nighttime and rain's going to get along with my bitrate too well. So I just wanted to give a little update of what I've been doing, and what my plans are for the computer here. 8350 has served me well for almost 4 years now, and it's time that I got an upgrade, just because this chip's starting to show its age in a few select titles like GTA 5, like Battlefield, and sometimes in this game, but overall in this game I'm still getting like 60 FPS ultra settings. I mean, I'll show you. Pretty impressive what the CPU is. So obviously, Hairworks off because I have a 390. I've turned this down to medium because this is a CPU heavy option, and this is what's really causing the frame rate drops. The cities. Everything else here, except for foliage visibility range, which is also a CPU heavy option, so I've turned that to high instead of ultra. When I get the i7, I can crank this up, and I can also crank this up. So it's only these two settings that have to go down, and they don't actually affect the visual quality of the game at all. Like detail levels ultra, textures are ultra, grass is ultra, water's ultra, terrain, shadows. Everything is ultra, except for Hairworks, because it's NVIDIA's stupid Hairworks bullshit. No one really cares. And then, of course, the number of background characters that are going to be drawn at any time is lowered because of my CPU. And the visibility range is lowered because of the CPU. Give it a little bit of a break in terms of post-processing. This is just personal preference. Anti-aliasing on, obviously. Bloom is on because I like it. Don't really like the sharpening that much. Ambient occlusion, obviously, SSAO makes the game look better. Depth of field is like garbage. Chromatic aberration, never ever use this. It looks disgusting. I don't know what vignetting is, to be 100% honest. And light shafts, I like that. When you look through a tree and the sun's beating down through it and you get those light shafts, I like that, so I keep that on. So it's only two settings that I'd really be gaining with a CPU upgrade. Not a big deal. It's mostly for games like GTA 5 and Battlefield where it really is CPU intensive and you need both your CPU and GPU to be up to spec. This one's a little bit below spec for my standard that I like to play my games at, so it's a little bit of a problem. So that's it. Just need to get a job first. Hope I can get that done. We should be seeing better quality streams when that happens. So far on the internet side, I've taken care mostly of the modem. It's starting to go red now and drop frames, however. Someone using the internet.
Now I'm sure to get sick.
I love when people start using the internet. I'm trying to stream. Turn off their fucking Wi-Fi. Need to go to the armor. Just gonna have to deal with the drop frames until they stop doing whatever they're doing. I don't understand what the problem is, honestly. My upload speed has not changed, but OBS is telling me I'm getting a red internet thing. What is... Oh, I'm not doing that one. That's too high a quest. Nothing. Shit. Okay, so we're going back to green now. I have no idea what this problem. 215 drop frames. Woohoo. Swords and dumplings. No. What's I doing? Oh. Oh no, that's the master. Oh. I need to repair my fucking gear, man. Damn it. I can get away with... Is that inside this place, or is that just... Oh, that's probably inside here.
Open up.
Wow, magic door. Okay, that is here. Like a repair kit? Something, anything.
What are you offering?
I just need to repair my gear, and I only have armor repair kits. Yeah, see, just armor repair. Armor repair. Armor repair. No weapon repair. Shit. Basically shit. Get rid of all these generic ass looking swords. Generally, even if they're not as powerful as what I have, I like to keep the fancier looking ones. Because they're just fucking looking. And I have the mod, so I don't really have to worry about it anyway. Deal. Okay. All this garbage I have to get rid of. How many people I've killed and just stolen shitty gear from. Rusty, that's kind of cool. I like having the pickaxe too, and the axes. I like both. +5, even though it's broken. Get rid of that one, we'll get rid of that one. Oh! I've run him out of money. So... basically shit out of luck for repairing my gear then. That kinda really sucks. Need to repair my gear. Just table. Stone. This'll help. Oh. It's my hard drive again. Yep.
Why you pushing?
There was that dwarf armor maker that I helped. Whatever happened to him? He'll help me out. Where is he on the map, though? Use. Okay, they've been enhanced, but they haven't been repaired. Can I talk to you? Yo, I need some help. Okay. I guess not. Yeah, so what happened to that guy that I helped? Is he in White Orchard? Grindstone. Sawmill. Notice board, grindstone. Shopkeeper. I swear that I helped somebody. Abandoned site. Sacked village. Place of power. Hidden treasure. Grindstone. Felon. No man's land. Kinda salty now, man. So there's one armorer, one blacksmith. See, there's one in Crow's Perch, but I can't get in there because I haven't done the quest yet to get into Crow's Perch. That kind of makes that one useless. And then there's a blacksmith here, but he's part of the quest. So if I go in there and talk to him about the quest, it's gonna be really. Maybe I can just get through his quest dialogue real quick and not have to deal with it. I don't want to do his stupid shit.
It's hard to light a fire in this weather. Oh! I've had enough of living.
Must you dabble in the
Blasphemous.
Oh! Scrubby hog.
Not a scrubby hug, you are. That's rude. Go.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house.
Alright,
Blimey. A vat gun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking? Silver blades. Who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long.
An elven sword expert. You must be Ibir Hattori.
Ah, indeed. I am.
Geralt of Rivia. Heard a lot of good things about you.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really. It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though all supplies go through Ernst Van Horn. And they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... Would you be willing to help me?
Want me to help you get your supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Right. King wouldn't worry about an embargo Cleaver imposed.
It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson.
Nice pun,
I'd be
son.
eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Fine.
I just want to repair my fucking swords, to be honest, so that I can keep side
After
questing.
dark, near the crane at the docks.
Seems kind of broken that there's not a way to, like... It seems really broken. I know it's early game, but, like, there should be somewhere that I can get my shit fixed. Because now I have weak-ass swords. What am I supposed to do story stuff with? Like... Damn. Really fucking sucks. Where's the armor? So yeah, there's only one there. Only armor's here. Smith. Just this one. I have to unlock that fucking mission. I think there's even another mission tied to this armor, so it's like, really, what can I fucking do to get my shit fixed? Find the dreamer. Find the agent called Well, this is a super low-level quest now. I should probably get this done, to be honest. I've done a lot of side questing. I've basically been going to every single one of these question marks, these undiscovered locations, south here. Like, as you can see, getting treasure and looting and discovering things. This is really high level, this is really high level. I can't get to this because it's blocked off till later in the game because it's part of the Wild Hunt, the ending stuff. I don't know why I didn't get this hidden treasure. Fucking found. Go through all that again later. Now, it's time to go to the inn at the crossroads. After probably a good solid 10 hours of putting it off. But hey, it's my game, right? I can do what I want. I've already beaten this game. And Hearts of Stone, so whatever. It is what it is. Oh, that's bright. Ugh. Oof. Ask about the agent call. Just talk to these people.
Pour me another, love.
You've had enough.
No wench will ration my vodka. Pour, damn it. For ye taste the back of me hand. What do ye want?
I'd like to stop dropping frames, and if whoever's using the internet to fuck right off. To be honest. Christ almighty. It's like I got a new modem for fucking nothing, honestly. Fix a goddamn thing. I'm gonna call it quits here for a second. Just a quick second. I'm gonna see what I can do about these drop frames, and then I'll be back, because this is getting ridiculous, dude. Like, it's just an insane amount of drop frames. I'm actually gonna fucking murder whoever's screwing up the internet.